video la example questions paathachu. So look at the video also. Example questions so important. Adha solve panninganale exercise is easy. Okay. Now exercise 6.1. Find the rate of change of area of a circle. In that rate of change of area. So what is my area of circle? Area of circle equals pi r square. They are asking for rate of change of area with respect to radius. With respect to enna engadhu important. With respect to radius. So they are asking for dA by dr. Okay, a rate of change of area with respect to the radius when they have given different values for r. So let me just find dA by dr first. So I have d by dr times pi r square. Pi is a constant, it comes out. D by dr of pi r square is going to be 2 times r. So when I substitute first subsection, r equals 3 centimeters. So I have d by dr when r equals 3 centimeter. Example in the madna. So pi times 2r, r equals 3 centimeters. So when I substitute, I have pi 2 times 3, which is going to be 6 pi. And what is the unit going to be? It is going to be centimeter square. dA by dr. Rate of change of area change agudhu. Yeah? So this is going to be centimeter square with respect to centimeter. And with respect to radius. Yeah? So this you can write it as with respect to centimeters. Now second, r equals 4 centimeters. So how do you write? Substitute the value simply. So dA by dr when r equals 4 centimeter is going to be pi times 2r when r equals 4 centimeters. This is going to be pi to 4, which is 8 pi centimeter square per second. So the area or the rate of change nama kandupidichachu. Okay, please copy. Question number 2. The volume of a cube is increasing at a rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. So inge volume இது time இல்லையா? So இங்கே value கொடுத்தாச்சு. dV divided by dt. That is why it is centimeter cube per second. dV by dt. Volume per second. So the value that is given is dV by dt centimeter cube per second. என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்கறதை இப்படியும் நம்ம interpret பண்ணலாம். How fast is the surface area increasing? This is very similar to the example question. Example videos பாருங்க. It will be easy to understand. How fast is the surface area increasing? So how fast is the surface area increasing with respect to time? This is what they are asking. If the length of the edge, let me take the edge of the cube to be A. So the edge of the cube is going to be 12 centimeters. Okay. So first, what all do I need? Volume of cube is going to be A cube and surface area we know. So surface area of a cube is going to be 6a square. Correct? Volume of, area of one side is going to be A into A, and in a cube I have 6 sides. So it is going to be 6a square. Okay, volume, surface area, perimeter, edge, இது எல்லாமே ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும் for everything. Sphere, cylinder, cube, cuboid, cone, அப்புறம் வேற என்னலாம் இருக்கு. So everything you have to remember. Okay, square, rectangle, cube, cuboid, everything you have to remember. Okay. So first let me do dV by dt. So I have dV by dt equals d by dt of a cube. So this is going to be, when I differentiate this, I have 3a square. But remember, your variable of differentiation is t. And the variable that is inside is a. So adhiyum differentiate pannolla. So I have dA divided by dt. Okay, understood? You have to differentiate the variable that is inside also. Now what is dV by dt from question? It is 8 centimeter cube. So when I substitute, 8 equals 3a square times dA divided by dt. So from this I have dA by dt equals, when this goes to the other side, 8 divided by 3a square. So I found out what my dA by dt is. Now I need to find my ds divided by dt. So if ds divided by dt equals d by dt of surface area 6a square. When I differentiate this, I have 12a times the variable of differentiation is t. So dA divided by dt. So I can substitute the value of dA by dt from here. So I have 12a times 8 divided by 3a square. So when I simplify this, what do I have? The a and the a gets cancelled. I have 3 4s are 12. So what do I have? 8 4s are 32 divided by a, and my edge of the cube is already given, which is 12 centimeters. Correct? So a equals 12 centimeter. When I substitute 32 divided by 12, which when I simplify, I have 2 6 are 2 illa 4 table la cancel pannalama. So 4 3s are 4 8s are 32. So this is going to be 8 divided by 3, and we are solving for surface area. So it is going to be 8 by 3 centimeter square per second. So rate of change of surface area with respect to time. Units are ரொம்ப important. Okay. Now moving on to third question. The radius of a circle is increasing uniformly at a rate of 3 centimeter per second. So 3 centimeter per second. So I have centimeter per second. Now we are talking about radius with respect to time. Change of radius with respect to time is given to be 3 centimeter per second. Find the rate of change at which the area of the circle is increasing. So dA by dt is asked when the radius is given to be 10 centimeters. Okay, solve பண்ணலாமா? This is very easy. So what is my area of circle? எல்லா questionுக்கும் இந்த மாதிரி எழுதுங்க, அப்பதான் mistake ஆகாது. Area of circle is going to be pi r square. So I need dA by dt, which is going to be d by dt times pi r square. Pi is a constant. R square differentiate panna 2r. But here we are differentiating with respect to t. So I have to differentiate the variable r also, which is dr divided by dt. So I have pi times 2r. And what is my dr by dt from the question? It is going to be 3. So this is going to be 3 2s are 6 pi r. And they have asked when the radius is 10 centimeter. So 10 centimeter substitute panna r equals 10. 6 pi times 10, which is 60 pi. And we are talking about rate of change of area, which is going to be centimeter square per second. Okay, very simple. Question number 4. An edge of a variable cube is increasing at a rate of 3 centimeter per second. Edge of a variable cube na nartham cube oda length change aite irukku. Variable na it is either increasing or decreasing. Okay, so here the variable cube, edge of the variable cube. So let me take the edge to be a, and it is increasing at a rate of 3 centimeter per second. So dA by dt is what we are talking about, which is 3 centimeter per second. How fast is the volume of the cube increasing? So volume of the cube, rate of change of volume of cube enna if the edge is 10 centimeter long. Okay, so we'll do this. What is volume of cube first? Volume of cube is going to be a cube. So dv by dt equals d by dt of a cube. So this when I differentiate, I have 3a square, but my variable of differentiation is t and the variable that's inside is a. So adiyum differentiate panno. So dA by dt. This is going to be, and I substitute what's given in the question, 3 centimeter already kuduthirukkan. So 3a square times 3, which is going to be 9a square. And they have also given the value of a, which is going to be 10 centimeters. So adiyum substitute panna, a equals 10 centimeters, which is going to be 9 times 10 square, which is 900. And we are talking about the rate of change of volume, which is going to be centimeter cube per second. Okay, units enna nama question liye irukku. So rate of change of volume is going to be 900 centimeter cube per second. Okay. Question number 5. This is very similar to the example question. Please watch that video also. A stone is dropped into a quiet lake and waves move in circles at a speed of 5 centimeter per second. Abdina nartham, you put a stone and the waves are moving in a circular motion and the radius is changing. So basically இது வந்து 5 centimeter per second, it's changing from here to here and from here to here. So what is changing? The radius is basically changing with respect to time, which is 5 centimeter per second. You understood? A stone is dropped in a quiet lake and waves move in circles at a speed of. So waves move aguduna inge 5 centimeter per second, inge 5 centimeter per second. From here to here, it's changing at a rate of 5 centimeter per second. So what is given? Radius is given. So radius is going to be 5 centimeter per second, rate of change of radius. At the instant when the radius of the circular wave is 8 centimeters, the radius is given. How fast is the enclosed area increasing? So they are asking for dA by dt. Again, area of circle, we are talking about a circle here. So it's going to be pi r square. So dA by dt equals d by dt of pi r square. When I differentiate, pi is a constant, r square or the differentiation is 2r, and remember you have to differentiate r with respect to t. Okay, when I substitute what is given in the question, dr by dt is given. So pi times 2r times 5. When I multiply this, I have 10 pi r, and the radius is also given, which is 8 centimeters. Correct? When I substitute that, I have 10 pi times 8, which is 80 pi, and we are talking about area with respect to time. So centimeter square per second. Okay, please copy. Question number 6. The radius of a circle is increasing at a rate of 0.7 centimeter per second. So 0.7 centimeter per second na dr by dt. This is going to be 0.7 centimeter per second. What is the rate of increase of circumference? So they're asking for dc by dt. Okay, so what happens? Circumference of a circle in a first. Circumference of a circle is going to be 2 pi r. In that radius value kudukla, we'll see. dc by dt is going to be d by dt times 2 pi r. 2 pi is a constant. You have to differentiate r with respect to t. dr by dt is already given in the question, which is 2 pi times 0.7. So this is going to be 1.4 times pi. We are talking about the circumference. Circumference in a centimeter per second. Okay, this is why we are not given the value of r. In the particular equation la r illa, correct? We have differentiated r with respect to t. So you do not have variable r and other radius kudukala. Okay, please copy. Question number 7. The length x of a rectangle is decreasing at a rate of 5 cm per minute. This is also similar to example question. So length of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of 5 cm per minute. Per minute or second if the final answer is in terms of seconds, you have to convert minutes to seconds. If the final answer is also in terms of minutes. Okay, minute. So length of the rectangle, which is dx divided by dt, correct? 5 cm per minute we are talking about time here. So this is going to be 5 cm per minute, and the width y, they are saying it is decreasing at a rate of decreasing, it is going to be minus. Minus is going to be decreasing, plus it is going to be increasing. Okay, so this is how you denote in differentiation. And y, width y is increasing at a rate of, which is dy by dt equals 4 cm per minute. They have also given the value of length and breadth, x equals 8 and y equals 6 cm. Find the rate of change of perimeter, second subsection area. So first perimeter podlama. So perimeter of a rectangle is going to be 2 times x plus y. You have a rectangle and the length is x and the breadth is y. So the perimeter is going to be x plus y, which is 2 times x plus y. Correct? So dp by dt, rate of change of perimeter, is going to be d by dt of 2 times x plus y. 2 is a constant. When I differentiate x and y with respect to dt, I'll have dx by dt plus dy by dt. And the values are directly given. I can simply substitute. So what do I have? 2 times dx by dt minus 5 plus dy by dt is 4. So I have 2 times minus 1, which is minus 2. In the answer negative level there, this means the perimeter is decreasing. Perimeter na centimeter per minute. So how do you write the final answer? Perimeter is decreasing because you got the answer in minus. Perimeter is decreasing at the rate of 2 cm per minute. Okay, this is how you write your final answer. Now subsection B, area of rectangle. So we have B equals area of rectangle in a length into breadth, x into y. So I need to find dA by dt, which is d by dt of x times y. This is going to be multiplication. So v u dash plus uv dash. We learned this in differentiation, correct? So this is going to be x times dy by dt plus y times dx by dt. Every value is given. So when I substitute x dy by dt, which is going to be 8 times 4. So 8 times 4 plus y into dx by dt. Y n as 6 into minus 5. Okay. So 6 times minus 5, which is going to be 8 4s are 32 plus 6 5s are 30. I have a minus. So this is going to be 2 centimeters square per minute. We are talking about area with respect to time. Okay. So centimeter square. Please copy. So here the area is increasing. You got a plus, correct? So the area is increasing. How do you write the final answer? Area is increasing at the rate of 2 centimeters square per minute. Okay.